Today, we have here 4 startups of our acceleration program. TrenLab. TrenLab, for those who don't know about it, is the open innovation hub for mobility, transportation, and logistics. And we offer a 6 months program with mentors, with access to business, access to networking, access to investors, and 50,000 euros of prize. And the most important thing is the develop of a proof of concept with together with the business area, different business area of Renfe. I don't want to waste more time for our. I don't waste time, the time of our startups. So I'm going to introduce all of them. We have today Daniel Martin, from co-founder of Lima. We have Ramon Espuga, CTO of Emotion Analytics. We have Jose, from CTO from Alteria, and George Portillo from Grinco. So welcome everyone, and you know what to do, Daniel. So let's go.
My name is Daniel Martin, and I am CEO and co-founder at Limat. In Limat, we are a specialized company in railway digitalization. But what this means, we provide solutions to our customers to avoid this type of situation that maybe some of you already experienced 2 weeks ago and have an impact, a delay of more than 800 persons. And how we do it? We do it through the development of condition-based monitoring and predictive application, focus on the maintenance and in the operation to improve the availability, reliability, and safety of the railways. But before to enter in our solution more in detail, I would like to show you some key aspects of the railway sector. It's a critical infrastructure, so the security is solved. We deal with safety critical systems, like Shield 4 system, like in the nuclear area. We need to deal with a high complexity due to the number of systems and subsystems that you can imagine that have the rolling stock, the trackside, telecommunications, signaling, etc. And other characteristic of the railway is normally all the components have a long life cycle. So we need to deal with really old and most modern technology. How is our high-level architecture? We have a data acquisition that can come from the rolling stock with the sensor, gateway, or assistant system. Infrastructure, we take the data, other IT platforms, or even with open data, like can be the meteorological information or the social media. We collect this in our IoT and big data platform that is according with the latest state of the art, using infrastructure as a software, infrastructure as a code. In this case, we are able to provide a quite flexible solution to our customer if they want to have a on-premise, hybrid solution, or use a specific cloud. And at the end, we have to develop condition-based maintenance or predictive application, mainly using artificial intelligence and machine learning or visual recognition. And at the end, we provide a data visualization adapted to their customer and the different use of the information that they are going to use, like maintenance, operations, safety departments, or even procurement. Some characteristic of our solution is not intrusive. We always try to reuse the existing data if they are available. The cybersecurity is solved, and our solution is already certified according with the Esquema Nacional de Seguridad high level. It's the Spanish adoption of the European directive, NIS directive, and we are certified in the ISO 20000. Of course, we provide cost-effective solution. We cannot spend more money in the system that support the maintenance than the maintenance itself. We really believe in the use of open standard and interface because we know that our customers are tired of the use of the lock vendor solution. Our experience, we already have experience monitoring more than 800 trains of 15 different vehicle class. And we have some specific application for rolling stock monitoring, for workshop, for dynamic track occultation and train monitoring, for safety. And we already have quite good international experience working with some relevant customers like Renfe, when we have the opportunity to develop some tools together. Our team combined two key aspects for this sector is the knowledge of the railway and the knowledge of the IT industry and the data analytic. So thanks to this, we are able to provide a solution to our customer. Please, if you are more interested, you can contact with us here. Thank you so much.
Thank you to Renfe to allow us to be here, and it's a great opportunity for us to explain our project. My name is Ramon Espuga. I'm co-founder and CTO of iMotion Analytics, and in the following minutes, I will explain what are we doing at iMotion. Okay, this is the index. In iMotion, in 2015, we discovered that there is a gap in the digital tools between in the digital world and the physical world. Okay, then in our customers, we focus on retail, has a lot of information in the digital websites, for example in e-commerce, and can know almost anything about their visitors, but they can know nothing about the physical visitors in their stores. And for us, it's a surprise, and we found that there is a solution. And the solution is to implement analytical solutions into the physical world. Then we decided to develop a platform based on artificial vision to transfer any video signal into valuable information for our customers to take business decisions. In these 7 years, we have been working with customers and partners, and now we are in these 7 sectors, working on it and delivering customized solutions for that. You can see here some of our customers and partners, and how are we doing it? Okay? One of the important points of our solution is a software solution. We can use any hardware, any camera of the market. As the solution is ours, we can adapt it to any circumstance, and then we get the stream, the real-time stream of the video camera, apply our algorithms to extract the relevant information of it, then send it to the cloud, and we aggregate all the information and transform it to deliver to the client in form of alerts, reports, and dashboards. Okay? We use this platform to build business solutions on top of it. Okay? And how are we doing that? We use a co-creation model. We talk to the customer of the sector, we understand their needs, and we start building together using agile methodology and lean startup method to go fast to the market, to validate the model and implement it in production. When the model is created and validated in production, we deliver it as a service. This way, our customers only pay a monthly fee for camera analyzer. Okay? And as an example, I want to show you our co-creation roadmap with Renfe. We start in 2016 with detection of fraud in the turnstile access of the train stations. For Renfe, it was important to detect people not paying the ticket to enter. We analyze all the types of fraud that are and develop deep learning algorithms to detect it and send alerts to Renfe on fraud. You can see, for example, people entering outside the turnstile, people jumping, or passing below. Okay? There are a lot of kinds of fraud, more than you think. This is Houdini type. Okay? Later, it's important for Renfe to know their customer. Then we are using our gender and age characterization of people, the same that we apply first in retail. But for them, it's important to know if people are coming with bags, or, suitcases, or any type of luggage in order to optimize their service. In this video, you can see that they're detecting a lot of things about the people entering the station. Later on, with the change of the mobility patterns, we developed an algorithm to detect new kinds of personal vehicles, like bicycles or, for example, electric scooters. And of course, it's very important for our customers, the accessibility. And we develop also an algorithm to detect people with wheelchairs in order to help to improve their experience in the stations. Okay. And to finish, we are using a lot of algorithms in the station. We can detect action and so on, and detecting people, characters, but also we can detect the train and the license plate in order to know how many people are entering and exiting from every train in the station. And as you can see, there are endless opportunities with artificial vision. And of course, without data, you are nothing more than a person with an opinion. And please come with us and let's co-create together.
This presentation is about air quality monitoring and disinfection for indoor spaces and transportation. We try to resolve the challenges of air quality and in indoor spaces and mass transportation, because after the COVID, we think this is the most important thing that is still has to be resolved. Okay, as you probably know, most of the diseases are actually transmitted by airborne contagion. And it's a scientific proven fact that COVID is one of them, you know. Also, common flu and many other, most of the viral and bacterial infections are transmitted are airborne transmitted. Problem like this was resolved with social distancing, but we are seeing now that the problem is that in mass transportation, social distance is just impossible. It's just something that it will not happen, you know. It's not happening, it will not happen. The HVAC system, the air conditioning systems, are causing the same air going over and over into the rolling stock. They are actually transmitting all those diseases that you see over there and many others that are transmitted in the same way. Okay, this is two pictures that I got from Twitter. Actually, one of them was taken into the high-speed train, and the other one was taken on an airplane in the US. As you can see, the CO2 concentrations are extremely high due to the recirculation of the air. So, technology to the rescue. How we can prevent the air to be stale, to be, probably to be a probably cause of airborne transmission. The first one is to monitor the air with sensors. So there are different sensors that have been established to be important, relevant to this task. One is to monitor the carbon dioxide concentration, and the other one is what's called the aerosols or particles on the air. This is one of our commercial systems that is on the market right now. You see the sensor over there. You see the variables, the physical variables that the sensor is monitoring on the left side, from organic volatile compounds to particle matter to carbon dioxide and some other variables. And the data is sent on real time to a cloud server, and the traceability is recorded on a database, so you can actually know how the system was performing. We have developed some proprietary algorithm to develop an index called infection probability rate. We have developed also ultraviolet C disinfection to disinfect the air. We have certified the systems. This is part of some pictures of the certification. This is our range of ultraviolet disinfection systems for HVAC. And we are actually working on a project with Talgo to adapt the system to rolling stock. Those are different snapshots of the products. Okay. This is, of course, the server can develop any alarms and send the excess rates on any of the variables that the sensors detect. This is another view of the server. It's built upon Grafana, which is an open source viewer. Okay, and this is the certifications that we have achieved. The disinfection is certified by INTA, which is the Ministry of Defense in Spain. And this is the certifications by SGS related to the system. So projects we have worked with Metro. We are working actually on a project in Morocco to monitor the emissions of the phosphate in Safi, south of Casablanca. So this is our presentation, company, and thank you very much.
Good afternoon, I'm Jorge Portillo, CEO and co-founder of Grinco, and I came here to talk about you something that I'm quite sure that we all agree that we have to wake up and take care of our planet. But unfortunately, companies are mainly focused in this, which is reporting like we used to do the accounting 30 years ago. That's why in Grinco, we simplify the journey towards sustainability and carbon neutrality to our customers, thanks to our software, which is completely digitized, and customers do not need to introduce data manually. So we reduce the resources needed and also the knowledge that you have to do all this about. As you can imagine, we are software as a service, business to business, with different plans according to the needs of the companies. We are a solution for companies of all size and all sectors. Our market, as you can imagine, is exploding thanks to regulation, increasing regulation, finance, and raising awareness about this general public. As you can imagine, the benefits for companies are increasing number, but of course, they have to work in reducing their impact, but also access to new ways of financing, regulation, attract and retain talent, be more competitive, and so on. These are some of our customers. With Siemens Energy, we work since 2019, our very first year. We have a collaboration agreement with AXA Noatum, a 500 million euro revenue company in logistics, Suma Capital, an investment fund, Metro Bacesa, which is listed company, and many others. We already provide services in 15 countries in the only 3 years that we have been in the market. And we have been awarded as the best startup in the fight against climate change by Fundación Al Gore here in Spain, among other milestones in our 3 years of life. We are working with Renfe since last year. We are providing our technology so they can use it for internal purposes, but also working in the future for their supply chain, but also for travelers. Last year, we multiplied by 5 our revenue. This year already, we surpassed this revenue. And we have, as you can imagine, a very strong roadmap, technology roadmap, digitalization, integral solution for all environmental aspects, and the team with a long experience working in environmental management and carbon footprint and software solutions for all these purposes are our main competitive advantage. We are a 12-people team. And thank you very much. Hope that all existing and future unicorns becomes a green unicorns, because we need more sustainable companies in order to protect our planet. Thank you.